Alright. I always say that. I guess that's my thing. Maybe I'll just make an intro for my videos that is just a big, colorful, alright. It'll come in and you just see this big thing saying, alright. And then I'll do a voiceover of me saying, alright. And then it'll cut to me and I'll be like, alright. Anyhow. Good morning. It is Monday, December 15th. It is like 11 o'clock in the morning. Sorry, I totally forgot to record this morning. I drove up here. I'm in Seattle. I drove up here, delivered a bunch of steel plates to basically a shipping company that's shipping them overseas to like Iraq or Afghanistan or something. Sorry. So I delivered there, called dispatch, said I was empty, and they had nothing, I guess. So I went and parked somewhere and I sat there for a couple hours, and no, not quite a couple hours, an hour and a half, and then she told me to come over here to our little holding yard here and drop my trailer, which I just did, which is a pain in the butt because 4 tarps on it. So I got the tarps all strapped up on the back of my truck and unhooked from the trailer, and basically just texted her and told her okay, all unhooked and whatnot. So I'm waiting to find out what I'm doing now. So that's really about it. Hot. Probably because I was just dealing with all those tarps. Oh God. So now I gotta... This holding yard is actually a trailer repair company. And so she wants me to grab this step deck over here, but she said it's broken. So I need to go deal with this company and get them to fix it. So I'm gonna go take care of that. So I'll be back in a while. Alright, well I just went and checked out that trailer. She said one of the glad hands was broke off the trailer and that they broke it. So they need to fix it ASAP. But I just went and looked at it and it has both glad hands, so neither one of them are new. So either they already fixed it or they never broke it, or... Sorry. I forgot about the crazy beeping. So anyways, yeah, I'm gonna move over, hook up to that trailer, and then it looks like I'm going to Sunbelt Rentals to pick up a 6K reach forklift and an 8K industrial forklift. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna get moved over here, hooked up to this other trailer. And you know, the funny thing about it, I guess it's not funny, I used to work at Sunbelt. It was a long time ago, but I worked at Sunbelt delivering all of the equipment they ran out, which is really mostly scissor lifts. You deliver and pick up a lot of scissor lifts every day, but everything. I mean, I drove everything there: big reach lifts and dozers and excavators and everything. So yeah, I'm rather familiar with their product. Anyways, I got to get out. This trailer's too high. They're always too high, so I got to lower it before I hook up to it. So yeah. All right, I'm all hooked up to this 53-foot step deck. It's hot. Turn the heater off, roll some windows down. Called the pickup. Got some directions to get into them, gave them my ETA and whatnot, so they know when to expect me. And yeah, we're rolling. I always just kind of give things a minute, get it rolling, and then I just push in the clutch to make sure no brakes are locked up, and then I'm just kind of watching my air pressure, making sure I'm not losing pressure since I haven't been hooked up to this trailer. But everything seems good. So, yeah, rolling out. So this load delivers tomorrow morning in Kennewick, Washington, which is east. So I've got to go north like a half hour to get loaded, then I'll head home. Then in the morning, get up bright and early in the morning and head east a few hours to get this thing delivered, or these things. And then if I were a betting man, which I'm not, because gambling is generally set up for you to lose. Well, casino gambling. But I work hard for my money. I don't want to throw it away, so I'm not a betting man. But if I were a betting man, I would guess that there's a good chance I'd be loading up some pipe in Umatilla tomorrow to either head back to the Portland area or come up here or something. But who knows? So, yeah, that's really about it. Just gonna be on my merry way. Try to not run over any curbs with the trailer, even though these roads are not set up. No roads are set up for big trucks. There's a lot of situations you get into, kind of like that one, where I can't swing any wider because there's a curb and a sidewalk on this side of me, but then there's a curb and stuff on that side that, you know, I'm trying to swing wide so my trailer doesn't hit that, but I can't go any wider. So you have to hit some curbs sometimes. I really try not to because I don't want to damage any tires. One, if it's my fault being negligent, then I get to pay for the tires, which I don't want to do. And two, I don't want the delay. You know, if I get a flat, I got it. Wow. If I get a flat, I got to spend my time taking it to get it fixed. And I want to go home. I don't want to be playing with tires. It's no fun. So, yeah. Oh, I just realized, I wish she would have told me up front that I was just grabbing a different trailer there, because I went through all the trouble of moving my tarps up to my headache rack, which is a pain in the butt, and it's blocking all my chains. Then she tells me I'm hooking up to the step deck and gonna go pick up a couple lift trucks. Well, I need to use my chains to tie those down. So one, I wouldn't have had to go through all the trouble of moving my tarps had I known, and two, now I'm gonna have to move them all back. Sorry. I'm gonna have to move them all back to this trailer now, which I parked right next to this trailer. I backed the other one in. Had I known I was just hooking up to this, I would have just tossed them across to the next trailer and been done. But whatever. North to Seattle. So, something in the road. Anyways, it would have saved me a lot of work had she told me I was just going there and switching to this step deck. Because now I'm going to undo most of what I did. So, oh well. It's not the end of the world by any means. So, I just want to get there, get this stuff on. It should go pretty quick. Ooh, windy. It has been kind of windy up here. The sun's right in my eyes. It should go pretty quick because it's just a reach lift and a regular lift that I'll back up to a dock and they'll drive on, and then I'll chain them down and be on my way. It shouldn't take that long. So that beeping is telling me I went around that corner too fast. Rollover warning, slow overcautious. Anyhow, so Boeing is like right over there, right there. I can see it. And there's like a big jumbo jet. It's not coming in. I don't think it might be landing in Boeing. It's hard to tell. Anyhow, I've got about a half hour till I get to where I'm picking up. So it's in Linwood, just north of Seattle, and right now I'm in like Auburn. Technically, I guess I'm in Seattle, but I'm just on the south end of Seattle, and I'm going just a bit north of Seattle to pick up. So go kind of right through downtown on the freeway here, and then I'll be there loading up, chaining down, and heading on my merry way home. I gotta stop at a truck stop and get a headlight, because that headlight's out. I might have said that earlier. I don't know, but gotta get a headlight. See if I can get that working, because I don't want to attract attention from DOT for having a headlight out. I don't want to attract attention from DOT for anything. I mean, I'm legal, so it's not like I'm trying to hide anything, but that's another one of those things that just slows you down. Getting pulled into a scale or getting pulled over or any of that. I mean, it slows you down. And, you know, we work long enough days as truck drivers as it is. I don't need to do anything to make my day even longer. And I hate that, like, all these cars have me boxed into this lane. We're doing 5 miles an hour under the speed limit, and I'm just trapped here. Ugh. Because all the cars around me don't want to go the speed limit either, I guess. I don't know. I want to go more than the speed limit. I need to get over like 2 lanes. So, anyhow, I'm gonna drive and I'll update you in a while. Well, good afternoon. It is now 1 p.m. I am on the north end of Seattle, heading south now. I believe last time I spoke to you, I was on the south end of Seattle heading north, so just flip-flopped. I can see the city, the skyline up there. I've recorded the skyline of Seattle a whole bunch of times, and it doesn't come out well from this viewpoint. Because of like the wide angle lens or whatever, it just seems so far away you can't really see much. Where sitting here, you've got this big city in front of you, but like I said, the wide angle lens, it's all tiny and far away, and so I always end up deleting it. I think I left a couple seconds of it in there in a video like last week or something, because you could see, you know, you could see like the Space Needle off to the right. Remember that? But for the most part, I always delete it out. Anyhow, heading south. It's like 1 o'clock. I should get back to the yard, I don't know, about 4, which will make this about a 12-hour day, so nice short day, huh? I've got a couple forklifts on me, a reach lift, aka a great all or whatever, boom lift. I've heard them called lots of things, although to me a boom lift is something totally different. But and then a regular forklift, and I'm just taking those to Kennewick tomorrow, and then she's already got a backhaul lined up for me. So I'll deliver these in Kennewick in the morning, and then I'll deadhead to Sunnyside, Washington. Not sure exactly how far it is. I'm sure it's at least an hour. It might be like 2 hours away, to a job site where I'll get loaded with construction stuff, going back to Vancouver. So I'll deliver in Kennewick in the morning, load in Sunnyside late morning, midday-ish, head back to Vancouver for the night, and then deliver in Vancouver first thing Wednesday morning, is my assumption. It's possible, depending on the timing, that I could deliver in Vancouver tomorrow afternoon, but it's unlikely. Possible, unlikely. So, yeah. Should be a semi-normal day tomorrow, except going east instead of north. Usually I go north most days anymore. I had that little run there where I was going south every day. I enjoyed that. I'd make less money doing that. I was okay doing it because it's usually nice and easy days. So I'd take a bit less money. Well, actually, I guess that depends on how you look at it, because I had to tarp every day, which is not super enjoyable. But the place is only 2 hours away, so to drive 2 hours, then untarp, deliver, then drive 2 hours back, not so bad, just to then get loaded for the next day. You know how it went. You watched, right? Because you guys watch all my videos. Space Needle's over there. See, Seattle's just huge. It's all around me. Well, not on this side, but it never shows up that way on camera. It just looks so tiny. So, yeah, big old Space Needle over there. It's funny seeing like big, there's big 12 signs all over for, you know, we're all Seahawks fans around here. Even people. Even though I don't live up here in Seattle, I live down in Portland, this is still my local football team. By far the closest team to me. I think the next closest would be the 49ers, which is who we beat yesterday. And I'm also a 49ers fan. They're my number 2 team. So, but yeah, you see big 12 signs all over on buildings and whatnot, especially because we just beat the Niners yesterday, so everybody's stoked on the win. So I'm just rambling, obviously you can tell that. I've been trying to make my videos differently lately. There's a big 12 sign on a job site. I've got enough experience making the videos now, recording the videos and editing them, to know that it's a lot easier to edit the videos right here, right now, by not making a bunch of crap that I have to cut out. Like, I always know, not always, a lot of the time I ramble on about crap like I've been doing, and I know I'm just going to delete it out. Well, that just makes a bunch more work for me later. So I've been trying to record for shorter segments and only when I have something to say, so that I don't end up rambling, and I don't need to edit much. I can put it all together, kind of watch through it. I might, you know, if it ends up being 28 minutes, I might try to cut 4, 5, 6 minutes out or something to get it down. And I try to get to the 20-ish minute range, but so yeah, I've been trying to, you know, limit that, because, you know, I got a wife and 3 kids at home. I work 12 to 14 hour days. I need to get some sleep in there. It's not that fun to, you know, work 14 hours, go home, spend, you know, 2 hours editing a video, eat something and go to bed. Like, I need some time with my family, right? So if I can be more intentional about what I record, then it saves me time editing later, which gives me some time with my family. Homeless people live all along here. There's somebody's cardboard box house was right there on the side of the freeway. They get a big cardboard box, right, set it up as you would expect, and then they wrap it in blankets, like many blankets, to insulate the walls. And they're right on the side of the freeway. Like, they're all over through here. Interesting. So anyways, if you notice a bit of a difference. You know, there's not a ton of you that have been watching for quite a while, so you may not notice a difference because you didn't watch the older videos anyways. But for like Stretch and some other people that have been around for a little while now, if you notice a difference, that's why. Now, I'm not doing very good at it today. I think I've already recorded, I don't know, I haven't looked, but I'm sure over 30 minutes, so I'm going to have to spend time, like more time than I'd like, editing. Which is time that I'm not spending with my kids and stuff. And, you know, I try to always be aware of the fact that, you know, my kids are only this age once. If I don't spend the time with them now, I'm not going to have to spend that. So, these concrete roads up here suck. So, it's important for me to take advantage of this time and spend as much time as I can with it. So, I need to try to balance that. I enjoy making the videos and whatnot, but it has to come second to my family, right? That makes sense. I'm sure everybody can understand that. So, yeah, that's all. Have I ever mentioned that these concrete roads in Seattle suck? If I haven't, these concrete roads up here suck. Terrible. Terrible. It should be against the law to ever make another concrete road. Terrible.